Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Lugness Monster back again with another action figure review. Today we'll be reviewing the Star Wars The Black Series, Luke Skywalker in his Snowspeeder gear. So this is of course from the brand new Galaxy packaging style of box. It's part of the Empire Strikes Back line. So that does mean it is in that nice blue Empire Strikes Back color and has that amazing Luke Skywalker art on the side. I really like how that looks. We do have the Snowspeeder chilling up at the top there as well. It does say Luke Skywalker Snowspeeder on the side there. On the back, you can pause and read the bio if you would like. Of course, we do have the number 2 in the line. Flip it over, not a whole lot, just a little blue stripe, and yeah, anyway, of course on the top it does have the window as well. So let's get this guy open and see what he looks like. So we have Luke Skywalker out of the box, and I do have to say this guy is looking really, really good. So this guy is actually a brand new mold compared to the X-Wing fighter Luke that came out quite a ways long ago. I believe it was one of the first figures in the orange box line. So yeah, so this is an updated figure, of course, with the more poofier jumpsuit than the X-Wing fighter one, because of course it is for insulated heat and everything, because of course it is on a snow planet, so that makes sense. And I do have to say this guy does look really, really good. I love the updated articulation. He does have butterfly joints. I will get into that later in the video, but yeah, so one thing I am a little bit disappointed about is when you pop off the helmet, he does not have the hair underneath, and I'll show that right now. So like I was saying, the one thing I don't like about this is he does not have the hair mold underneath. He has this little cap thing that he wears under the helmet, which is accurate to the film, so I understand why. It's just a little disappointing not to get the Luke Skywalker hair. But of course, if you do have an extra Luke Skywalker, you can always pop off the head and then pop on the other one, and that is fine. Anyway, I do love the Mark Hamill face mold here. It does look really, really accurate. I know Hasbro has had some trouble with that Mark Hamill face mold in the past, but this guy's looking pretty good. Anyway, I love the detail on the little chest configuration. It does have this little tube going down to his pocket down there, where it kind of does have this nice little belt clip as well for his lightsaber, which I'm glad they've started doing, because in previous figures they don't have a little belt clip. It's very annoying, so I'm glad they started doing that. I like what they did with that. Just have some pouches on the back, and of course just bringing it back down a little bit, just has some of his snow boots there. So yeah, let's go and get a close look at all the accessories this figure comes with. So these are the only 2 accessories that Luke comes with. Of course, he comes with his blue lightsaber, which is actually Anakin's lightsaber, but yeah. Okay, little side note, I know this has nothing to do with the video, but this is Anakin's lightsaber. The green one is Luke's lightsaber, and then Rey's is the yellow one. That's it. So no more, this is Luke's, this is Rey's, this is Anakin's. Fine. Anyway, the hilt here actually does look really, really good. I'll get a close-up here of its details. It is looking really nice. I love the black paint on that. It is a removable hilt, so you can pull out the blade, and you can actually put this on his belt loop right here. Sorry, I'm trying to do this through the camera. It's hard to see. Yeah, it goes on there, pretty much. So, other accessories, of course, his helmet. And as you can see, the massive just misprint on my helmet. The line is supposed to go straight down the middle, and yeah, that really sucks. It pretty much ruins the helmet in my opinion. I think it looks awful like that. But other than that, the other paint apps on the helmet look really, really good. Just that one stripe down the middle. Anyway, I do actually really like this guy's lightsaber because of how thick the blade is. I prefer the thicker blades that have the longer pegs. One, because it's going to be harder for it to break, and it actually just looks better in my opinion. I know the thinner blades have a tendency to bend and break a lot easier, and I've had that happen on several actual sabers before, so I'm glad they're starting to go with the thicker sabers. So for articulation, you guys know, if you guys at least watch my channel, you know that I don't really go over all the articulation. I only look at 2 things. One, if the elbows can hit 90 degrees, and of course they can, and if he can stand up on his own without falling over a lot. And shake the table here. He only fell over because these guys fell over. So I'm going to give him all the points for articulation. So overall, I do actually really love this figure. Empire Strikes Back is my favorite movie, so I actually just love the idea of this character in the first place. And overall, the figure articulation I'm going to give all the points for because, of course, he can stand up just fine, and his elbows hit 90. Those are my main 2 considerations. For paint apps, I am going to take off half a point, though, because of that awful line down the middle of the helmet. So half a point off for that, but for accessories, I'm going to give the full point because, of course, he does have his lightsaber. I think it would have been cool to get the grappling hook that he uses or maybe the thermal detonator, but I'm not going to take off points for that. Those are accessories I could have given him, but they didn't give to him because they actually included that in the Black Series Snowspeeder. So I'm not going to take away points for that because they did have them. They're just in a different set thing. So I'm not going to take away points for that. So pretty much overall, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. I think that this guy has overall really good articulation, some pretty good paint apps except for that misprint on the helmet, some decent accessories, and just overall looks pretty accurate to the movie. So I'm going to give him a 4.5 out of 5. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will recommend this figure to any Luke Skywalker fans, Empire Strikes Back fans, or fans looking for a pretty cool figure.